fresh thoughts. Hello and welcome to Classically Trained Nerds Fresh Thought. So I just got done watching Doctor Who Christmas special, The Return of Dr. Mysterio. And overall, really good impression of the episode. It was a really good Christmas special. Now, some Christmas specials for Doctor Who can be very serious, some can be very comical, some can be downright silly. This one was a good blend of everything. It was a really, really solid episode. It definitely progressed the Doctor Who personality. It had a really good beginning, middle, and end. The conclusion was pretty cool. Super solid episode. Can't go wrong with it. I would say it was better than the last Christmas special, but it actually expanded on that as well. Now, there was no season in between the two Christmas specials, so just kind of back-to-back Christmas specials. Now, in this episode, there is a really interesting dynamic with Doctor Who and a young child who we've never heard about. So it starts off with Doctor Who setting up some sort of device on some sort of building, and he falls for his own trap, and he's hanging, swinging from a rope in front of this kid's bedroom. The kid comes out and thinks he's Santa Claus. It's Christmas Eve, and yada yada yada, blah 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 happens. They end up on the roof on the device. Doctor Who gives this kid this little crystal to hold while he's tinkering with the device. The kid swallows it because he thought it was medicine, I guess. But again, kids apparently just swallow things. So this little crystal comes from a dying star of some sorts, and its purpose is to fulfill the desires of the people around it. So the kid basically becomes a superhero because he desired to be a superhero, because he was a super, super big nerd. From some of the previous scenes, you saw he was really into Superman and whatnot. So he basically becomes Superman. Now, one of the brilliant things about Stephen Moffat's writing is the fact that he answers the questions that should be answered, or you want to be answered, and he leaves the mysteries to be wondered about later. So, to give you an example, in this episode, the young kid who now has Superman powers, in my head I was like, well, what happens if he went to puberty and this little device or whatever is inside of him, realizes that he wants to check out girls, and how would it go kind of wacky and haywire? So they discussed it. So 5 or 6 scenes into it, Doctor Who travels to when he was a teenager, and apparently the little device gave him X-ray vision, and it was this really awkward scene. It was really well done, very well played for some emotions with the young kid, and it made him grow a little bit. I liked it. Plus, it answered that question very comically and hilariously. Watch it; you'll see why it's funny. So the episode involves around your standard issue Doctor Who alien invasion of Earth in some sort of weird scheme. But the young kid is now a man, and he's a full-fledged superhero. There's a reporter, just like the Lois Lane thing from Superman. And you kind of, your standard issue Doctor Who stuff happens. He figures out what's going on. He relates to the characters. He comes up with some mysterious plan, or lack thereof. I think at one point he just randomly starts doing random things in order to confuse the people who have the plan, and ends up relying on this superhero to catch a giant bomb, kind of in a sort of old Batman, the Adam West Batman, catch the bomb. It was kind of cool. A little throwback there. And like I said before, good episode. It definitely was pretty solid, entertaining. It didn't change my ideas on Doctor Who, but it didn't, degrade them either. Good solid episode. Definitely probably watch a couple more times. But the biggest thing was the preview for the new season. So it looks like they're rolling out a new companion. It appears to be some student of Doctor Who, and I guess Doctor Who was a professor of some sorts, and he's got a student, and they go on, the usual standard issue companion quests and whatnot. And there was a bunch of different scenes of, some of the episodes, I guess they're going to go by. Now, I hesitate because it does look like the same formula over and over and over again. So this lady starts to ask questions, the standard issue, oh, it's bigger on the inside, and, where are we? What time are we? And it just seems like it's going to be the same old, same old. I was hoping for something like the Clara incident, where Clara was a reoccurring person through the series because she was the mysterious girl and had some sort of very interesting background where it was definitely made it a little bit more in depth, so the character wasn't just this random person that Doctor Who picked up and started showing around. And I feel like this might be it. Again, I could be dead wrong. It'll be a while before the season comes out, but I will keep you posted on that. And if there's any speculation on it, or if you guys have any ideas, please let's talk about it, because I would love to get some sort of fan theories on some of Doctor Who's companions. So, thanks guys for watching this episode of Fresh Thought. If you liked it, please like and subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about the episode. It just happened about 20 minutes ago, so I'm sure everyone's got lots of opinions about it. So thanks guys, and hope you're having a good night.